You've heard it a million times, right? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. But is that just some old piece of folklore our parents told us, or is there actually real hard science behind it? Well, let's find out.
It's such a simple phrase, but the question is a good one. Can this one humble fruit really make a measurable difference in our health? To answer that, we have to go way beyond the saying and look at what the science actually tells us.
And to get to the truth, we're not just guessing. We're turning to the experts, drawing on insights from registered dietitians like Lauren Maneker, who calls apples a fantastic choice. These are the folks who've spent their entire careers studying this stuff, so they can help us separate the facts from the fiction. Okay, so to understand what an apple does for our bodies, first we have to understand what's in it. Let's, metaphorically slice it open and see what makes this fruit a real nutritional powerhouse. A single apple packs a pretty amazing toolkit of essential vitamins and minerals. I mean, we're talking about immune-boosting vitamin C, vitamin A for your vision, potassium for your heart, and even some calcium for your bones. As you can see, the benefits really are all over the place. It's kind of like a multivitamin that grows on a tree. And here's a number that really matters. 4 grams. That's about how much dietary fiber you get in just one medium apple. And believe me, that fiber is a secret weapon. It plays a huge role in a lot of the apple's biggest health benefits. So a big chunk of that fiber is something called pectin, which actually works as a prebiotic. The easiest way to think about a prebiotic is like fertilizer, but for the good bacteria that are already living in your gut. By feeding these tiny helpers, apples help support a healthy digestive system from the inside out.
But it's not just vitamins and fiber. Apples are absolutely loaded with these powerful antioxidant compounds called polyphenols. These are what the apple uses to protect itself, and when we eat them, they help protect our cells from damage and inflammation. One of the stars of the show here is a compound called quercetin, which is famous for its anti-inflammatory properties.
All right, so we've seen the ingredients, the vitamins, the fiber, the antioxidants. Now, let's connect the dots. How does all of this stuff actually translate into real, tangible benefits for our bodies that keep us healthy?
Here's how it all fits together. That fiber and pectin, that goes straight to supporting your gut health. Vitamin C and quercetin, they team up to give your immune system a serious boost. And then, other powerful compounds, along with potassium, are critical for supporting both your heart and even your brain. It's a true full-body benefit.
So now that we know why apples are so good for us, let's get practical for a second. How can we make sure we're actually getting the most out of these benefits every time we grab one for a snack?
You hear this question all the time. Does the color matter, red or green? Well, red apples get that beautiful color from a specific antioxidant. Green apples, on the other hand, are rich in others, like that quercetin we talked about. But here's the bottom line. While the types of compounds are a little different, their overall nutritional value is almost the same. So the best apple? It's the one you actually enjoy eating.
Okay, this might just be the single most important question when it comes to eating an apple. We've all seen people do it, right? Carefully peeling away the skin. But are they accidentally throwing away the best part? The answer is a huge yes. Peeling an apple can strip away up to 25% of its fiber. And that's not all. A huge amount of those powerful polyphenols are concentrated right there in the skin. The takeaway is simple. Wash it well, but for maximum benefit, eat the whole thing.
So what about apple pie or applesauce? Does cooking change things? Well, a little bit. Heat can break down some of the more delicate nutrients like vitamin C. But, and this is a big but, the fiber and many of the tougher antioxidants, including that powerhouse quercetin, they stay intact. So, while raw might be the gold standard, a cooked apple is still an incredibly nutritious choice.
All right, we've looked at the nutrients, we've seen the benefits, and we know the best ways to eat them. It is time to circle all the way back to our original question and deliver the final verdict.
So, does an apple a day really keep the doctor away? While no single food can ever be a magic bullet for perfect health, the science on this is pretty clear. The incredibly dense nutritional package in every single apple, the fiber, the vitamins, the antioxidants, it all works together to support digestion, immunity, and heart health. So in the end, that age-old wisdom really holds up. There is real, science-backed power in this very simple proverb.
And that kind of leaves us with one final thought. It's pretty incredible to think about all the health benefits packed into something as common and simple as an apple. It really makes you wonder, what other everyday foods might be nutritional superstars just hiding in plain sight?